Steve, Saturday, FA Trophy semi-final first leg. You finally know who you're going to be playing. How do you feel going into Bromley?
Excited, looking forward to it. Me and Mickey went across to the game last night. It was a tough game, in tough conditions. Bromley just done enough, but I know they're a better side than what they showed last night. It was a tough night to play football, and they've got some good footballers on their home pitch, which they're used to. So although I'm excited about it, I've got under no illusions how difficult it's going to be.
And you've just finished training. What's the sort of mood like amongst the players?
The mood's great. The players are like me. They're looking forward to it. Just have to reiterate every now and again when they are in a really good frame of mind that there's still a lot of hard work to be done. So there's things this morning. I took a little chance to just to remind them how much concentration and focus is going to be needed over the next 2 games to get to where we want to be.
Yeah, the circumstances around Bromley's quarter-final tie weren't ideal for them. Do you think that'll work in your favour in any respect?
I think obviously having an extra day will just benefit us a little bit physically, but we've seen enough cup games and over the years to know that teams find a way to pull it out the bag on cup games. So I don't expect us to have a huge advantage because of it.
As you say, you've only just found out you've been playing Bromley last night. Training today, travelling tomorrow. What impact has that had on your preparation?
Well, we've done it that many times now. We've tried a lot of different methods. We've tried training first, then going down. We've tried training halfway down. We've tried training at the hotel. We've tried not training at all. And we've to be honest with you, we've found that it's much of a muchness. I think it's all about getting there tomorrow, getting a good warm up in and starting really well, and being in the game, being in the tie when we come back here.
And you've kept your record every round you've played a National League side as well.
Yeah, it's been tough. It's been a tough game. Bromley are still ahead of us in the league, so they'll be expecting to do well against us. They'll have no doubt had a look at us over the last couple of games. So Solihull game and no doubt the game before that. So we've know enough about each other now. We've seen each other in the league plenty of times.
You touched on it before. What do you make of Bromley as a side?
As I said last night, it was difficult for their good footballers to get on the ball and pop it round. It was very windy, it was very bubbly. And in fairness to Spennymoor, they made them work hard. They had a very good work ethic. They chased them and they pressed them really well. But as I said before, they've got good footballers in good areas. Certainly, going forward, the front 3 and the midfield 3 are all comfortable on the ball. So, but so are we. So we'll be expecting a good game of football.
Tuesday night, Rhys Greenwood was shown a straight red card. He'll miss the 2 games. You've had a chance to look at it back. What did you think of it?
I was. It didn't look as bad when I've looked at it lots of times now. At the time, I thought it was a very dangerous challenge. I think what he's done is he knows he's going up against somebody a lot taller than him, and I think he's just tried to stop Darren Carter from heading the ball as opposed to thinking he can go and win it. He hasn't swung an elbow. He's led with an arm, and he's been sent off. But I like Darren. I've known him for a long time. I used to play with him at West Brom. He's a really good lad. But that's twice now where we've had players sent off for a challenge on him, and he's got up and ran it off. So that's something that grinds on me in football. So I'm a bit disappointed in the reaction of the players when this happens. But we've got to learn to be a bit more disciplined as well. But as I say, I can feel slightly, and Rhys can feel slightly disappointed with it. I haven't looked back at it. Yeah.
Disappointed that Rhys isn't available for selection either.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been getting better and better, as has Lewis. They've both been working really hard. Lewis's chances have been sort of minimal at the moment because the strikers are scoring goals constantly. Danny and Richard are scoring goals. So you don't usually look beyond strikers who are on form. But there'll certainly be a part to play for them both before the end of the season. Rhys and Lewis, they're young lads who are used to playing on these surfaces as well. They've played a lot more 3G football, 4G football than some of the older lads. So they'll be useful on Saturday. But obviously, disappointingly, we haven't got Rhys.
What are your thoughts on the sort of artificial surfaces like Bromley have?
I'm not a fan, to be honest with you, of playing I know why they do it, but I'm not a big fan of playing full-time football, which I know we're counted as non-league, but we're all full-time teams. We're all full-time professionals. We train 4 or 5 days a week on grass. So I'm not a huge fan, but as I said before, I know why teams do it. Maybe it would benefit us being up here, maybe minimise the amount of games that will get called off, so we don't have a fixture pile up every season. But as I say, if you were going to ask me what I'd prefer, I'd certainly prefer grass.
Yeah, you go into the game 5 games unbeaten, 16 goals scored. That's just what you want going into such a big game. Yeah,
as I said, it's slightly disappointing that we had to. That we probably had to work harder than we would have done with 10 men the other night, and that we couldn't get a foothold in the game because of it. But as I say, it's not ideal for Bromley either, playing on a Wednesday, so that might even itself out, and hopefully we'll have a good tie that we can do very well, and as I said, to bring it back up here.
What's the overall message to the players going into this time?
Just believe in yourselves. Believe in yourselves. Your work ethic's there, your fitness is there. You know the system that we play well. So just believe in yourselves with the ball, and I'm not going to say gung ho, but we have to be positive. We have to be positive because we need to score goals to get through to Wembley.
No matter what happens, the job will only be half done on Saturday.
Absolutely, we need to be, as I said, be in the game, be in the tie, bringing them back to here, and whatever that may be. If we come back and we're drawing the game, if we come back and we're a goal down, even the way we are at the moment, even if we're a couple of goals down, it certainly wouldn't be over. But an ideal scenario would be for us to come back with a lead.
And how's the squad looking fitness-wise going into Saturday?
Yeah, there's nothing new from Tuesday. Only Ben Fox's hamstring again, but Ben wouldn't be available for the next 2 games anyway. So hopefully that's something he can go back to his parent club now, because we're away. So he's going to go and have a look, try and get seen to, and hopefully get treated quickly.